Evening, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? See if I can. I didn't do what I think I did I? Howdy, folks. That was a fail. I hit a couple of the wrong buttons to get on here, and now I've got something going. I I hit the wrong button. So took me a minute to get up here, but here I am. We're ready for another evening of. Let me get this over so you can hear me a little bit better. Papa Q, good evening, sir. Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I want to give a shout out to Hunting and Stuff with J&J right now. Not only is he a very good supporter of this show, but a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, J&J got his, well, that was a loud noise. J&J Hunting and Stuff with J&J went into review for monetization. So the few that are in here, we'll give him a hand, and we'll make sure we shout that out again later to make sure that people can hear that. I only have one person actually lined up for tonight, so hopefully some people will show up in the chat that will want to come up and get reviewed. I have to inform that person that I'm live now. And they'll be over here later. We are also waiting for my co-host to show up, and we're going to see if she shows up to be my co-host. And if she doesn't show up in a few minutes, I already have another co-host of mine who has agreed to come up and do this with me. Good evening, Mama Dawn. How are you doing? Ralph Morick is in the house. Ralph, for those, this is the only network and stream I do, and I got to give a shout out to Ralph Morick. Ralph Morick is right around 48, 49 away from 1K. So anybody in here don't have Ralph Morick, you go ahead on over and see his channel. And this is the one place that self-promotion in the chat is allowed. Please don't use any words like sub for sub or I got you. If you, by all means, if you want to come up on the panel and show your channel, we'll be more than happy to do that for you. But if you don't really want to, you can go ahead and give a quick description of your channel in the chat and invite people on over to do so. Big Country Scrapper, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing this evening? And we should be having a raid here in a minute, it looks like. My first guest is going to be coming over. I did a no-no, but she actually gave me permission to do the no-no, which was to inform her when I was live on their live stream because she wanted to come over. So when she gets here, we'll go ahead. We're going to give, I'm going to keep going talking, take any questions from anybody out there in YouTube land that may have any questions for me. Hello, Willie Rosado. Big Country Scrapper in the house. If I've said hi to you more than once, it's okay. It's just I don't have the greatest of memories because I am getting up there in age. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Good evening, my friend. How are you? I'm looking at this. Yes, for those who don't know, cooking and stuff with Mama Dawn is hunting and stuff with JJ's wife. And vlogging and stuff with Michaela is his daughter. And is it makeup and stuff, JJ? Makeup and stuff with Ashley Sunshine or something as to that effect is also his daughter. So basically, if it's stuff and stuff or stuff, it's JJ's family. So we're going to give Missy a few more minutes. I have not heard from her, so I don't know if she's going to make it on tonight's channel or not. But we'll see. We will see. Howdy, Ben. How are you doing this evening? Ben's another one of those channels. He's zipping right along. He just recently hit 2K, I believe, with his channel, which is very good. Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance MBA. Hello, my brother. How are you doing this evening? Anybody that doesn't know Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, he's another one. Head on over to his channel. If you like good old music, head on over to Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Sad Song Sundays. It is an amazing, amazing show that he puts on for us. We get to go to a concert and we don't have to pay a thing. E-Waste Mike, another friend of mine. If you're into scrapping and all of that stuff, E-Waste scrapping and stuff like that, he's got an awesome channel, very intuitive and very knowledgeable on what he's doing with that scrapping stuff. Oh, who else is in here? Rafael Scrapper. Hello, my friend. There is another scrapper. Rafael is over. I keep forgetting where Rafael is. But he's over there in Europe, and he's a good guy. I've had him. He's been on a few panels that I've been on, and I've seen him on some panels. He's a really nice guy, and again, very knowledgeable with scrap, as well as Ralph Morick. He's got a channel, and he is into it's scrapping, but he's more into collecting the metals to melt them into ingots and molds and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. You can check out his channel also. Mo Homestead, she is here tonight. Hello, Mo. How are you doing tonight? And we're going to give it just another 45 seconds or so, and then I'm going to assume that my co-host is otherwise engaged for the evening. So I am going to bring up my other co-host, my backup co-host, who so graciously today volunteered to co-host with me. And we all need, even though it sounds good right now because it just started, Maine-iac needs a little bit of co-host to fill dead air. And if you're all looking, it's a little bit different. Yeah, there's not all the mess behind me. I've been messing around with green screens today and haven't quite figured out how to integrate them into this yet. But when I do, you'll see a brand new look to behind the channels. there was a noise. Nope. That was just saying my channel was shared out. Thank you again, Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Well, there we go. We've hit the 10-minute mark. So I am going to invite up my co-host for the night. Did that go up? That went up. That went up just fine. I'm not sure if I had this set up here last week or not. I believe maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't know how to use it yet. I don't know. But I'm hoping it sounds a little bit better to some people out there. I've been told that it does sound a lot better. So, all right. There is the link for my co-host tonight. And hairy stuff. Yeah, hairy stuff. Please welcome to the show, Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Howdy, JJ.
Okay, I'm here.
There you are. So, JJ, congratulations on the review for monetization.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I know you worked really hard to get there.
Yeah,
And,
it was a grind.
It was. And just because he's there, folks, doesn't mean that he's there. Go ahead. Well, guess who just showed up?
Oh, Missy's here?
Yep, that's fine. You know what? Maybe we'll go with 2 co-hosts this week. I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Oh. Sorry. Hang on. Let me move that.
It's okay with me. I can go back in the chat. It's fine.
No.
No, you are a lot better looking than looking at me. I can do that. I'll go back in the chat and I'll come back up after the show.
No. Do you think I'm lit? Come on. Why don't you guys see my mess? Come on, camera. Uh-oh. I just turned on my Skype. Damn it.
I wasn't sure if he was coming tonight, Missy. I hadn't heard from you all day, and
It's been a crazy day. Oh my God. I made a new friend. I made a new friend today. I made some new friends yesterday. So I'm like real life friends, not like the imaginary guys that I see in my mind.
But no, nobody had actually seen you today. So JJ graciously, I was talking to him earlier, and he said, "Well, if Missy doesn't come around, then
he's gonna be the co-host." Okay.
He was going to, yes.
I want to dress for you with cleavage and everything.
But
Hey now.
Here we go.
We're on a whole nother channel, folks.
You want to call? I'll step aside.
I can have all 3 of us up here. That does not bother me at all.
You know I'm always late. I'm a hippy dippy.
I mean, we can still go with the same format, and you guys are apt to have way better questions than I am. JJ, I found in the fall, does a similar show, so he's probably pretty good at asking questions.
Team New York.
We'll do Team New England. No, you guys aren't in New England. I can't even go there.
Nope.
Team Glasses. So tonight we're going to have the host, and we're going to have 2 co-hosts, folks. Which, hey, it's not a problem with me. The more, the merrier. We still got room to go ahead and bring somebody up when they get here. But while we are waiting for them, hang on. While we are waiting for them, if anybody out there in the chat would like to have their channel reviewed and allow people to get to know you and not just your channel, because YouTube runs on people, and no matter how good a channel is, honestly, if you don't like the person behind the channel, you're not going to watch them. So this is about getting to know the person behind the channels, the creators, and what they're like and what their thoughts were. And I run out of words now.
So guys,
JJ,
hey, don't be shy. I mean,
JJ, you took your hat off. Hey.
Yeah. I could put another one on if it's different. You know.
I was just. There will be the ball. I can't do that. The earphones don't fit.
So I could tell you my story while we wait for someone to come up.
Sure.
Okay, yesterday, Mike goes outside and there's a woman. Was it yesterday? Yesterday? Who's moving day? Brandon, we moved yesterday, right? I think we did. And there's a woman was sitting outside and Mike goes, hi. And he goes, how you doing? She goes, well, I locked my keys in my RV. So he's like, oh my gosh. She said her keys were in there. Her phone was in there. She couldn't get a hold of her wife. So she was kind of stranded for the day and her wife was working all day. So so he tells me what happens and I'm like, oh, I'll drive you. But she was actually an hour away. Her house is an hour away. And she goes, oh, I'm sure you have things to do. I'm like, I got to do. So I wound up driving her to her house to get her keys. And we just, we were chatting and then she took me to lunch. And it was like really awesome. Then today, Mike always seems to like meet everybody. I mean, another woman, she's like my soul RV mate, like we're like in sync, like politically, artistically, like our whole mindset. And it was like really awesome. So I was chatting with her for a while. And then I came in here, had dinner, watched some Orange is the New Black, took my shower, came here, and here I am.
We are being raided. Hashtag Nikki Raid. I know who it is. I know who it is. Nikki Pink has graciously ended her live stream and is coming in to raid us, and she is going to be a guest up on our show tonight.
Yay, Nikki!
Right. Nikki Pink itching to scratch. I had to say that correctly.
I heard what you said, E-Waste.
So welcome, Scratch and Go Crazy, and we now have our first guest down in the basement. Please welcome, and I knew he was coming because I do watch the chat, people. I knew he was coming because he said it might be fun. Please welcome Rafael Scrapper.
Welcome, everyone.
Hey, Rafael.
Good evening, Rafael.
Nice to see you, Maine-iac.
You too. You too.
Nice to see you, JJ. But I actually should begin with nice to meet you, Hot Mess Missy, extraordinary.
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. Yes,
anyway,
that is Missy from Mike and Missy Got Hitched. For those that are
anyway,
wondering.
take a filter on me because I'm at like 3 p.m. at night and I'm a little bit tired and yeah. So be gentle.
3 p.m. ain't bad. All right, Rafael, what we do here is we allow you around 15 minutes to we will feature your channel and we'll allow you to describe your channel. I say 15 minutes. If you get uncomfortable and you don't want to do 15 minutes, that's fine. If you got a lot of content and we go over a little bit 15 minutes, that's fine. I'm not going to say 15 minutes up, you're gone. So let's see if I can get this going here.
Oh, good. Let me try how I can describe my channel.
There we go.
All of my channel is about my hobbies, and I got thousands of hobbies. I love almost everything. Biggest hobby of mine it is scrapping and e-waste stuff. But as well, I got tons of cooking vids, tons of outdoor exploration, hiking, mushroom hunting, and last time I even began metal detecting, what I actually really enjoyed, and thinking about to getting better gear than I have. But yeah, it's all about hobby, and as it say at the self logo, it's hobby channel. So all the things what I enjoy and having fun with, I trying to from time to time get my camera up and just make some video out of it. That's my description so far.
So what's this up on your because I've seen this quite a few times and I've actually watched and tried to figure out what this thing right here is.
This thing is actually very simple. It is LED lamp with the close-up. plus some extra lens on it was built in.
Oh, now I see it.
Isn't that cool pictures?
That is cool. Because at first I thought, well, that's a weird looking speaker.
No, it's just LED lights with some kind of alu piece on top of it, just for reflection.
And you got quite a few videos here, and honestly, I have been to your channel and watched a video or two here and there. I don't want to check because I knew I was subscribed to you. I'm not doing that again. So
yeah, I got a lot of it.
That happens from now and then. I get a person up here and I'm not subscribed. But I knew I was subscribed to you, but I really had no idea that, I hadn't gone back, that you do like mushroom picking, which I find very interesting myself.
It is very fun for me, at least. And actually, whole my nation love mushroom hunting. But yeah, as I just move out from my homeland, and I just continuing doing that in here. So.
And Missy went poof on us.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, there she comes again.
Cool.
Sorry, my mouse is acting weird and I hit a button.
Yeah, well, that happened. I hit a button and lost my whole live stream. I don't know if they could hear me or not, but I was like 2 minutes late getting on here or something like that.
I'm sorry, Rafael. Sorry.
That's all okay. No worries. Mushroom hunting, it's great hobby and definitely great activities to just go out. Basically, mushroom season, it start like end of July and follow to the almost October. But me myself, I going all year long. Almost every weekend I got at least one trip to the woods, just for either if I don't find nothing, I can just have nice hike in the woods. That's also important and yeah, very relaxing.
Oh, skipping over. So it says Rafael Scrapper. What you see here is e-waste scrapping, gold, silver recovery, refining, cooking, and much more. Hobby channel. Mostly my vids is about scrapping, but I had a lot of other hobbies. So from time to time, you will spot a cooking vid, drone vid, exploring vid, and many more. So take your time and look at my playlist and have fun. Looking forward to your comments. Have a great one. Not that your writing was bad, but the screen's a little bit further away from me and I'm blind as a bat. So, so how long have you been a YouTuber?
I planned to be one from like 2012, but back then I did make, I believe, one vid, and it's actually still on my channel. And after looking at it, I realized I didn't have enough gear or my camera didn't work good enough. Then I just forget about it. And after some time, I meet e-waste Ben, actually. And we got just like few comments switched from one to another. And I believe his comment was, maybe you should think about making your own vids. And I just write back, maybe I will. And then it's begin again. But it was like 5 years later or something like that when I started. And yeah, actually last year I did start it like for real, and I pay attention to it. Plus I get like better camera and all microphone and stuff, and begin to like caring about that a little bit more than, just put attention to it, and it comes like so.
Dead Space.
I think I'd like to know, what's your favorite thing to scrap?
Favorite industrial stuff and station PCs. No laptop, of course.
You don't like scrapping laptops?
I do like them, as I have one piece to scrap, as I have 40 what is just laying right behind me. Then I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of get overwhelmed. That's where my scrapping, and I'm just a hobby scrapper. So even with just doing that, if I don't keep up with it, it gets out of control, which it has here. And so, yeah, if you get a lot of scrap, I can imagine that it is kind of hard.
I got actually quite cool stuff last few days. It is very cool stuff, a lot of gold. Sorry, I'm getting pins looking like that from it.
Oops.
Gold plated silver pins on some kind of brassy base pressed in. It's very cool stuff, very good yield of it, but to get into it, you got to go through 1,000 screws, and yeah, it could get boring or therapeutic, something like that. Word sound like that from the other side. But yeah, it is cool stuff, so I cannot avoid myself to getting that, and I believe I will play with that for the next few months, because I cannot get over more than 2 or 3 at the day.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna share a little video I found. One that I was looking, and it says Mercury and a doorbell. Really, I was floating down through, and that actually looked interesting to me.
Oh, yeah, that was actually, I did create actually playlists especially for that vid and future one, because I never spot Mercury in doorbell.
yeah, I never heard of that either. So
I was surprised and amazed.
Yeah, because doorbells I just thought was an electric pin. Ding. So all right, well, let's take a look at Rafael Scrapper's Mercury in the doorbell. Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have tried to turn up the volume.
Yeah, anyway, there's no volume on it. At least I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear anything?
No.
I clicked the button.
Because it's buffering.
Oh, it's buffering. Welcome to YouTube. Oh, let's see what's going on here. All right, let me back this up. Pause it. Try doing this.
But anyway, I could replay you the comments what I just putting over there.
Now I got share audio on, so it should play.
So I was just scrapping different things what laying around, and what I found, something weird, something totally new for me. First time I see that. This is doorbell. Just look, just piece of alu, plastic cover, and yeah, like simple doorbell. But what most interesting is it has Mercury inside. As you can see, tiny little glass ball with Mercury inside. So when this moves, it just gives the signal for those electromagnets here. Anyway, I never see Mercury in the doorbell. That was weird, and it was Friedland 4 454. Yeah, made in England. Okay, it's even got number, serial number. Okay, so if you see that Friedland doorbells, watch for it because it contains tiny amount of mercury. So that that was it from me. Just something weird. Hope you all enjoyed. So see you at the next one.
Okay, that was sweet recall to the some time ago.
Yeah, that was that. I've actually never heard anything like it, and I'm guessing just when you push the button, it tilted the mercury, which made the connection
to go
make
back,
the doorbell
to
ring.
pick the second tone, and go back to the start position. Very easy, simple steering setup, but yeah.
I never knew that a doorbell could kill me.
It will not kill you, but anyway.
I mean,
Ding dong, Avon's calling.
well, I suppose if somebody rang the doorbell enough, it would be, cause for murderization. But
anyway, it was sealed with the glass jar, so it was safe.
Yeah, well, mercury is not quite as toxic as people think. I mean, it's toxic, but it's not as toxic. If you touch it, you're not going to die. If you eat it, you're probably going to die. But if you touch it, you're not going to die. If you touch a lot of it for long periods of time, then you're looking at problems. But
yeah, in my life, I was playing many times with mercury. It's as I was a kid or something like that, and don't see any problem with that. But I was young and stupid and didn't know what I'm doing so far. But yeah, right now I'm not gonna eat it for sure.
yeah, mercury is not readily available in other things. I know even thermostats and stuff now, which used to have mercury in them, now it's all electronic and blah blah blah.
And they basically nowadays they use these bimetals, what just bend as they feel the temperature instead of quite simple as well. Works the same like mercury and maybe even safer because
kind of like an old choke on a car. It was just a spring. It was wound up, and the warmer it got, the more it expanded and shut your choke off.
Exactly.
So
that easy it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, all days we all have thermometers with the mercury in our house at daily basis, and we got more than one at least.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they actually put mercuries even in thermometers no more. I think they use something else now.
No,
I know they do here. Your older thermometers will all have mercury in them.
Yeah, all blood pressure checker or this apparatus for checking your blood pressure as well. But only the old style, as you said. Nowadays they not use it anymore. Or some kind of regulation what you can use or what you cannot use.
So is scrapping something you do as a pastime, or is it what you actually do for a living? Or
no, scrapping is my one of the biggest hobby, and I actually do it after my work because normally I just work at building site, and my job is to take care about the buildings what we rent out to the people. And every time when someone move out, my job is to go there and refresh it, repaint it, make it in useful stage again, useful, how we call it, condition again. Or if we're rebuilding, sometimes I do total renovation, like from the foundation to the roof. And yeah, that's my normal day job. And after my work I just go back to my cave in here and workshops, 2 workshops what I have upstairs. And I do my scrapping stuff, and yeah, just getting some extra money of it, and a lot of fun and joy, and so on.
Yeah, it's fun to tear things apart just to see what makes them work.
And I actually heading up to last few months. I just spent so much time to gather all e-waste and taking it apart and prepare it for further gold recovery process, and later on the refining. Then I actually forget about all the stuff what I have over there and didn't refine anything. So yeah, I did refine something, but very little stuff. But I got so much material ready to process. Then yeah, it's quite huge amount. But I was too busy to preparing all the stuff what I getting every day, because I was too busy to, get all the stuff, as much stuff as I can, and make it ready to further process.
So
And yeah,
do you have any refining videos for people to watch? Or
of course, there's whole playlist of refining and
yeah, I can't see.
so on. I did last time. I did refine some silver and actually make some kind of keychain for my wifey of it, and just stamp it with the name and polish it and so on. That was fun to make, of course, but working with the silver is much more harder than working with the gold.
Right there, folks.
I mean, refining silver. It's much harder than self gold.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Just go to the playlist, and there is supposed to be Rafael trying to refine.
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
So yeah, you got quite a few
Okay.
refining videos in here.
I get very nice.
I got actually very nice short vids about silver cementing on the copper. So this, I believe, you could show. It's like very short one, because all other is very long. I believe with the jar in the center could be a little bit higher if you go. If I not
Copper taking place of silver. Yeah,
exactly.
we can play a little clip of that.
This should be short one, or you can just fast forward it. There is no comment or nothing on it.
Oh, you just let it sit there and watch it do it?
Yeah, and look at what happened at the copper when it's sitting in this solution. It's just silver actually falling apart of it. It's
What
just
makes it blue?
cementing out.
Huh? What makes it blue?
Chemicals.
Copper
Copper.
chloride, I believe,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
the liquid is blue when you got copper in there.
Yeah, it actually has very nice color.
That was pretty
Settle
good.
down, it's very crystal blue.
Now we'll just skip through it a little bit here. Yeah, I find refining very, very interesting.
And actually, most interesting part in this one is where those tiny beads just unsticking from this copper and just falling down to the bottom. Because as you see at the bottom of the jar, there is quite nice sediment over already.
Oh, that was a big fall right there.
Yeah, that was the most fun, and yeah, that's basically it. As the people who are playing with that, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And
all right, folks. Well, that's Rafael Scrapper, and by all means, check him out. He's around. He's a really cool guy. He's in a lot of live streams. He's got some really cool videos. Obviously, some more that I have to go in and watch because, honestly, you say scrapping, but I'm interested in them mushroom videos myself.
I want to check out the dandelion stuff. That looked really fascinating.
Yeah. So very awesome guy. Starting to be a pretty good friend. In a lot of streams with him. A lot of times he's down in the Oh, he got a haircut too. I just noticed that.
Yeah, I'm not myself anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say he looked a lot different.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's fine.
You
I have
know,
a quick
it's
question for Rafael.
Yeah.
I just wondered, where do you set up your shop when you do this? Like, is it in your garage? Is it in a separate room? Like, or is it?
As I said in my shop, it's all about what I need to do and what I need to have done on this workbench. Then I don't need to, move it to the upper bench or other workshop. It got to be all in the roll. Then when I get stuff processed in here, the next step will be processed just in here instead of taking it all away. And that's all my workshop is built. Here I got PC with a great set of lights just to making my stream and videos and so on. Right here is tiny corner for little lab for refining and so on. There is big fan and a lot of stuff hide it and so on. There is like tiny bench for sorting stuff. Later on it's tiny bench for depopulating circuitry and so on and so on. And later on you will see at the end my tiny kitchen drawer where I like to cook sometimes. So I got actually fully full kitchen in here. I got my sink with hot and cold water, oven, 2 ovens actually, and a stove and all what I need.
Wow, nice setup. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's just my cave. And then I have my upper workshop and another upper workshop. One got big door, so I can go in with the big stuff in, and second one has little stairs. And yeah, so I used to do tiny small things over there.
Cool. Oh, really fascinating.
It is that.
Thank you.
That is Rafael Scrapper, folks. Go over and check out his channel. Remember to watch a video. Watch it in full length, please. Leave a comment and a like. And if you like his content, then go ahead and subscribe. It's a good channel, and I can almost guarantee you are not going to regret it.
All about fun and hobbies, and yeah, good time.
Well, thank you very much for Rafael for joining the show with us, and
thanks, Maine-iac.
I wish you the greatest of luck and good luck on your YouTube channel, and may you make it to big time.
It is already a good one, so
it is. So, all right, okay. Rafael, I thank you very much.
Take care, guys.
All righty. You have yourself a good day, Rafael.
Of course I will.
Bye, Rafael.
Bye.
Bye. All right. That was Rafael. Don't forget to check him out, folks. Okay, Nikki, I seen that you were ready, and I dropped the link for you. So come on up when you are ready.
Come on now.
And wow, she's quick. She is quick draw McGraw. Folks, please welcome to the panel, Nikki Pink. Itching.
And I'm eating as usual.
You're eating and drooling?
I'm eating as usual.
Oh, you're eating as usual. Yes.
I was like, oh crap! Now he's gonna introduce me. I'm like,
well, you could have waited a second.
He never fails.
Like
Sorry, I'm like half naked here because I'm so hot. I'm like dying.
Yes.
I had so many more layers on earlier, I promise. But yeah, so cheese ragoons.
So
so good. I love my ragoons. I love them. What can I say?
Yeah. So Nikki is somebody I've been getting to know over the last few days, and she is a lot of fun. She's actually right. I was actually in her chat room at 5 o'clock this morning because she was up chatting, and I couldn't sleep.
I'm your late night, host.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow because I got a really long weekend coming up. So, all right, let's see here. Share screen. Share audio, Errol. I forget to do that a lot.
What's up, bro?
So,
Started from scratch.
again, anybody down in the chat room, if you would like to come up on a panel after Nikki is done, I will drop the link, and I'd be more than happy to bring you up and feature your channel and let everybody get to know you, not just your channel, but you. So with that, we will, and it's a little unusual tonight, Nikki. I got 2 co-hosts, but I think it's kind of cool.
Hey, whatever works, right?
That's right. So this is the part where, in your own words, tell us about your channel.
Well, as I sit here, get my fingers all dirty here. Okay, so I'm obviously a scratcher channel. I love to scratch tickets and win lots of money. So because I got my claimer this year in about, I think it was January or February time frame, I won $1,000 on a $5 ticket. And I also won multiple Dallas Cowboys jerseys that are authentic, you know, have their certificate of authenticity. We got 4 of those, and I win $500 multiple times. And I've also gotten one on my live stream finally. But ever since I started doing my live streaming, I don't win as much. Or not my live stream, but my videos. So channel's been a downfall.
Yeah.
But I also do cover music. So if you guys scratching ain't your thing, I also do music covers. And then I also do live streaming. So live streaming is like my go-to right now, but I do the music covers and I do the ticket scratching. So I try to mix it up a little bit. So
you got a lot of doo-doo.
I have a lot of doo-doo. I do a lot. I do a lot.
All right, let's scroll. Do you have a short video that maybe 3 minutes or under in particular that?
The only ones would be music, and you wouldn't be able to do those because they're copyright approved. So,
Well, I can mute it if needed.
Well, I also, with my music videos, you don't just hear me sing. I also I make my own video edits. So in the video, you'll actually see animation that goes along with, like, memes that go along with the music. So in addition to that, you actually have something to watch while you're listening to the music. Not just listening to me sing. But my best video, if you all want to see an amazing video, the one you want to watch is my medicated scratching. Because since I was going to have surgery, before I had my surgery, I was on a lot of pain medication, more than I'm on now. And I forgot that I took my pain medication already, and I'm always addicted to scratching tickets. Well, when you mix the two together and you decide to scratch and you don't even know you were scratching, and you find the tickets in the morning and realize you have a video to back it up.
Okay, and where would I find this here set
That's
video?
the one when you scroll down. It's the one that's got the monkey with the hands over his face, and it's got kind of the yellow tape across the thing. Just keep on scrolling down. I'll let you know when you're at it.
Right here? WTF.
There it is. All the way. Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
That's a long video, so we'll just have to pick a 3-minute clip in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you just start playing it, you'll get the gist of it. Just the first few. Believe you me. So originally, I had these tickets out, and it says I'm highly medicated, and I did edits all the way through it. So that way everyone knows kind of what's kind of going on, because I fell asleep about 4 times, and I woke up and started scratching like it never happened. And I'm telling you, you will cry by the end of this video, because I end up scratching all over the tickets and including the clipboard. And then I decided to get tickets that are already scratched out and scratch those too. So it's quite comical. I had no idea that I even made the video. Best one to date. I thought it would go viral. See, as you can see, I'm way out of frame. I had no idea what he was even scratching. I was trying to match all the symbols, but if you notice, I didn't even scratch half the symbols. I'd scratch one or two and then I'd move along. So I don't know if they matched. And I scratched the prizes while I was at it too. Just went across the board. That's what you call dedication to scratching, though. Because even when you have no idea what's going on, you're still up scratching tickets. You can't even read the thing. I think it's so hilarious. But I scratch for Texas, but I also take fan mail and I do other states as well. So I will scratch your tickets and they will be all your money and I will send them all back to you because I have no use for them. But I will feature them on my channel if you want. I do not mind.
It looks like you're stuck there.
I fell asleep. I was falling asleep at that point. If you watch, you can kind of see me. I dropped the coin too. There we go again. And I'm out. And asleep.
Oh, jeez. That.
It is epic. It's an epic video, I'm telling you. And then I go back to it like it never happened. Steph thought of it like a pro. Have no idea what was on that ticket, too, by the way. And on to the next one that we already didn't scratch. Desperately trying to get through it. It was so difficult. You could tell. I would clear my throat, and you could tell I was like breathing and trying so hard. And then I've had people literally watch this video multiple times because you see something different every time in the thing. And then I end up scratching just the clipboard itself. I couldn't even pick up the ticket. By that point, I was so gone that I was even having a hard time picking up the ticket. Then I put the original ticket back. I realized I wasn't finished. But as you can see, you can't read any of it. I don't see any of it. My eyes are closed. And there I go on the clipboard.
Oh, God.
And I'm asleep.
That.
I'm surprised you got the camera to work.
She gone.
Well, what it was a tripod actually in front of me. So when I went to sleep, I was literally sitting up straight sleeping. So I just leaned right over the tripod. It was no problem at all. I just got in a quick nap while I was leaned up against the pillow with my feet up. I started to realize I was still scratching.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one in full.
That's a good one all the way through. You wouldn't even realize the length of it. I promise you, because there's other parts in there too where it kind of pauses, and it's so funny because I literally say on there, "You're not buffering," and you really think you're buffering. I've had so many people that was like, "That is epic," because I literally thought I was buffering. I did too when I was editing it. I was like, "Oh my god, that's insane! That's just insane."
That reminds me of that video with the little kid started falling asleep in his oatmeal. That's what it reminds me of.
That's what they told me. If you'd have it from the other view, would have been so much more funny of what your face was actually doing.
I think I have a dog scared of the thunderstorm here.
What happened?
A thunderstorm?
I think I got a dog that's scared of the thunder.
Oh, it's raining near you too? It's like pouring over here.
Yeah.
I was taking my shower at like the roof. It was like, because we have a sunroof in the shower. and it's like, bum, 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 and I turned off the water because you have to like reserve water, like in the RV. Like, I turn it off and it's still like I still hear water. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because it started while I was in the shower. It's like,
So,
Oh my God.
so Nikki, how long have you been on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube since 2005. However, I've had my channel for my scratching in my new name as of this year, January. After
Really?
I got my first claimer. Yep. And I started actually doing my content in May when I started my leave for my surgery. That's when my content began. Was in May.
All right. So you do scratching, singing,
In live streaming.
and live streaming.
After
Nope.
party.
JJ will get this joke. Missy will not. So no makeup tutorials.
No. But I was considering the ASMR. I seem to get a big crowd about the makeup and it not coming off while eating a banana.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I definitely think makeup tutorials would be fun.
I do makeover tutorials.
Yes, but Nikki does them special. Tutorials on a Barbie doll. Come on.
Well, I have lipstick that does not come off. And I can kiss things and I can lick things and I can do everything and it never comes off.
You know, my
It's
best
like
friend,
Wonder lipstick.
she had like the lipstick that doesn't come off. She goes, "Oh, Missy, try it." I tried it, and it drove me nuts. And I tried everything to get the damn stuff off me. You know, she made me get my
Well,
nails
I'll
done.
remove her if I have to, yeah. I have the actual container that has the oops remover, but you can use that to take it off too. Or regular makeup wipe will take it off.
You know, JJ, if Nikki sticks around for the after the show party with Nikki and Missy on the panel, we might be in trouble.
There's no mic. There's no mic. That's a definite.
What, have you made your hours yet? What did you say? No.
You know,
Hey,
I'm
we're
far
in the
away
first
from being monetized.
57. We're
I'm
in the
far
first
away.
57. Wasn't there a rule, JJ? Didn't he state that specifically? As long as it's within the first hour.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Maine-iac. My son was asking me. He goes,
57
"Mom,
minutes.
huh?"
He's like, hurry.
Well, Missy did come in with a bang too.
Yes, Missy came in with a little bit of a bang.
Today,
Yes.
I was rushing. Oh my god! And it was like 9 o'clock. Oh shoot! And then I think I got something stuck in my USB port. I think I was trying to put it in like a crumb. I'm like, no, not my USB port. You know, but
David
And then
Melbourne.
Huh?
David Melbourne had his lips tattooed with permanent lipstick.
ooh,
Little
Why, David? I didn't know that.
so then we'll do the lips, the eyebrows.
See,
But
do
they
you
have
have
makeup.
any?
I
Do you
need
have
the
any-
eyebrows.
Do you have any future plans for your channel? Is it gonna stay
Well, I do want
on
to have
this
a spin-off. I want to have a spin-off where I do want to do vlogs. So, in addition to doing this, I'm going to have like a vlogging integration into it. It's still going to be somehow in the same channel, but have the link to that. So maybe like a special like Patreon or membership or something like that for one-on-one with me.
Oh, okay.
So
Really?
what's your favorite? Your favorite scratchy? Like, what's your favorite? Like,
My
maybe, like,
favorite one, because I win all the time on it, was Cowboys. And it just recently closed, and they just recently opened up the new Cowboys ticket. So I haven't gotten it yet. But that one's usually my favorite ticket, is the Dallas Cowboys ticket, because I win a lot on them. And then I've also win quite a few on like the 50-time scratchers and stuff. But I stick between the $5 and $10 ones are usually my favorites. But don't get me wrong, I like to do the big dogs, and we have $50 tickets here.
Now this is a state ticket. Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah.
State. Okay. So I take it you're in Texas.
Now, speaking of Dallas,
but we have $50 ones, and other places don't. So I like to play the big dogs.
Wow.
And I'm not afraid to buy $200 and $300 worth at a time. So my very first stream, if you look at my first video, was like $300 and something worth of tickets. And that was kind of, oops, maybe I shouldn't have done that many. Like it was taking forever.
Keep going.
Wow. I get like the scratch offs, like usually my birthday, Mother's Day. And I'm like,
well,
okay.
I buy them daily.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I'll get like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy one, you know?
Yeah.
I buy the cheap ones, the $2 ones.
I tell everybody, watch me lose so you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, it's cheaper for you to watch me. You know what I mean? And then you still get the rush, so you can see. I'm addicted to it. I have a bag next to me right now that's full of scratcher tickets that have not been scratched yet.
So
I'm sorry.
So since we like to get to know the people, and you mentioned Dallas Cowboys, I heard you say something tonight. The other night, you used to be
I got scouted for the DCC, which is the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, a few years ago. And unfortunately, often imitated, never duplicated is absolutely right, because I was in over my head. Because I'm a trained choreographer and I couldn't do it. It literally, I couldn't do it. It was so much technicality, and I was past the pre-auditions. So I was actually in the audition before they actually picked the girls audition, because they had scouted me out when I was actually at a club dancing. And I professionally like to dance professionally at a club, even though I'm there just to shake my booty. So yeah, and they scouted me out from there. So it was pretty awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh my God, how did you have to be a certain height for that?
You don't. You have to be a certain weight though. You have to make out the measurements and everything. Like, well, they don't want you like nubby or anything. You know what I mean? You can't be like super short, but I mean, you can be 5'3" to 5'5". I mean, 5'3" is really, as long as you can represent pretty closely in the kick line, then that's really the main attraction anyways, the kick line. But yeah, that wasn't even the hard part. The hard part was the actual individual routines that we have to do. I couldn't do it. It was I can't spin. I've never been able to spin in my whole life. And I was trying my hardest. And literally, if I could have spinned, I would be there.
Like
maybe
spin around?
But yeah, doing the twirls. I can't do the freaking twirls. I can't run and do twirls. I can't do it. Never could. Just can't do it.
Yeah,
maybe it's a blonde thing. I don't know. I can't spin in circles. I don't know.
Yeah. She had said that last night on Hunting J&J's channel. She had mentioned something about it, and it stuck in my head. She's probably even surprised that I remember her, because it was just a little quick, short thing. But which is an interesting.
But I did get a modeling contract from it and stuff like that. You know, it was great. I mean, it was 2002, 2004 seasons. So I was scouted for the 2002 to 2003, but then I got the modeling contract for 2003, 2004. So it's been a few years. I'm not exactly that size anymore.
It's still an interesting story.
Twins. You know? I've had twins since then. So,
it's still an interesting story.
But I got to go to the training camp, and you know, I've gotten memberships to like their golf club resort and things like that. So, but fun fact: each game, the cheerleaders only get paid $50. That's their pay for doing a Cowboys game. Each game is a $50 check.
That's it?
So that's it. Because you make all your money on promotions. So when you go out and you do like children's hospitals and do different like calendars and you do different meet and greets and things like that, that's actually where you make your money.
And
I would have loved to do
Yep,
something
all
like that.
appearances and everything. Yeah. Yep, and your sales of like your pictures and things like that. But yeah, yep.
Wow.
But the games you get nothing, and that's the hardest work.
Yeah. It's like, boy,
It kills you.
you're sitting there like, this guy sat on the bench all game and he made $1 million.
Yep, and here I am like sweating and dying, and hopefully I get the kick and the split and the on time.
And I heard you weren't allowed to date the players too. That's like a rule.
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
Against,
Wow. Because I've
it's
seen it.
100 against the NFL league. Actually, that's against the National Football League.
Wow.
Yep. Unless you're one of the basketball cheerleaders, which if you ever know anything about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, they are the highest profile cheerleaders known across the whole country.
Oh yeah.
Including internationally. They are also known. So they are actually based on pretty much, they were like the root of the cheerleading epidemic.
Honestly, I didn't even know NFL had cheerleaders except for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Amen. And that's why they have the saying, often duplicated, often imitated, never duplicated.
Yep.
DCC. But that's kind of my catchphrase, but they own it. So often imitated, never duplicated. It's Nikki P.
Well,
They
Nikki,
try.
you are definitely a very interesting, energetic, fun person, and anybody
That's me too.
anybody that can get to know you really should get to know you. She does live streams. I'm not sure when they are. I think she kind of just let me.
I'm not
whenever
sure when
she
they are
feels like,
either.
she kind of does them. Oh well, I think I'll do a live stream now.
It really depends. Honestly, honestly, God, I'm super sick. I don't show it. I don't act it. But I have a massive blood clot that goes from my ankle all the way to my inner thigh. That's detrimental and deadly. And I do take blood thinners for it. It did almost kill me a few weeks ago, and because that's when we caught it, and it was on the way to my heart and everything. But we got it, strained and drained and whatever, did not go to my heart. And now I'm on these massive blood thinners and painkillers, and just pretty much, it really just depends on, sometimes after I've taken my blood thinners, I just kind of lose it. So I'm just kind of like, I just kind of sink. They take your energy, they just suck it from you so fast that it's just like, after I get my makeup done or after I take a shower, I'm like, okay, I'm going to live stream. I take a shower, I get done, I'm like, nah. It really sucks. And I get to do my makeup and I'm like, crap. And I just start wiping it back off because I'm too exhausted. But I have good days, I have bad days, so I don't ever not put it on, because you never know if you make it to the end and you still have the energy to go live immediately. So if it's 2 a.m., 5 a.m., it doesn't matter, And I have a lot of UK followers, which it's, afternoon, day, nighttime for them. So hence the following. A lot of UK people.
I get most of my European followers on my coffee chat in the morning when I decide to do them. Sometimes I might do one 3 days in a row, or I may not do one for 2 weeks. So.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Yeah. But it just depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So that is Nikki Pink Itching to Scratch. As I said, a wonderful person, very, very fun. She kept me laughing last night, all night long, and then she got me this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to kind of muffle myself so I wouldn't wake the wife up upstairs. And,
we can sometimes go PG-13. It is not for all audiences. Just consider your time zone. Just remember when Cinemax plays theirs, when we play ours.
It actually wasn't. There wasn't.
It wasn't as bad as it could get.
There was no vulgarity or anything that I could remember.
No, not at all. Not at all. But, teenagers are a lot wittier than we are. I mean, it's just a fact. So they catch some of our stuff that is, kind of
Yeah.
not appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Sometimes my kids coming in the chat at 4 a.m. I'm like, go away. You're 15. Go to bed.
I do that to like, if you're under 18, get the heck out of here.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, they are definitely borderline, a brush with.
Very, very fun though. Very fun. And I can attest to that. It was a lot of fun. And even though I didn't participate a lot this morning because I was trying to get this stupid thing going, but
He was listening.
I was listening. I was there.
But I make sure to not have any dead air either. That's my, main thing is, I actually, fun fact, I was a radio DJ too for a few years.
Really?
I did an internship for a radio station in northern Michigan. It was called 106.7 The Peak. And I used to do actually the all the remotes and everything they did at the clubs, and I was doing the hype girl stuff. And then I would also do the call-in voiceovers for the stars when they would call in. And I remember one time the best one that I had that I thought was hilarious, and she was the biggest witch I ever met, was Christina Aguilera.
Oh.
And she had to call in and say, my greatest station is 106.7 The Peak. And then you hit stop, and then you say, thank you, goodbye. And then you roll the tape. And then that's your commercial for your next break. This is Christina Aguilera, and I'm listening to 106.7 The Peak. Yeah, they don't call in and just do that. We get a contract for that. And they call in, we get their voice, we record it, and we send the tape. So.
Wow, imagine what they make just to
fun.
say that. Just to say the name and the radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I know. Tons. But you wouldn't even believe the contract they have to actually sign, too, which is ridiculous. Just to say that. Just for copyright purposes and things like that. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
But,
it is.
yeah,
So that
it was
is
fun.
Nikki Pink itching to scratch, folks. If there's anybody out there that would like to come up, and then in a couple minutes when we're done here with Nikki, I will.
When they're done with me. You gotta wait your turn.
I will.
You'll get used later. No.
I posted the links. Anybody else that would like to come up and have their channel featured, be so. Nikki, thank you for coming. And those of you in the chat, if you don't have Nikki, then something's wrong with you. Honestly, she's a lot of fun, and just a great all-around person. She really is. I'm glad that I met her.
Don't think when you get that notification of a scratch-off video, you subscribe to the wrong person. Stay subscribed. There's more to come. It's not just scratchers.
That's right.
I think some of them realize it and they're like, who did I subscribe to that scratches these darn lottery tickets? It's not for everybody. But you know what? There is a great button they did make, which is called fast forward, and see how much I won. Show your support.
Right. And as you see, they can be quite comical, especially
Oh,
when you're
absolutely.
medicated.
Especially when you're medicated. So you never know. And I do surprise giveaways in some of the featured videos to where you have to watch them all the way through. Just a little hint. So you might want to watch mine all the way through if you want to get into some good giveaways.
Good.
Just
Thank you, Nikki, for coming up on the panel. You definitely made it a fun evening for us.
absolutely. My pleasure.
And feel free to hang out in the chat and join us for the after show.
She's like,
We might pull up another person or two. Depends on if anybody wants to come up or not. If nobody else wants to come up, then I'll end the show in a few minutes. And if somebody else wants to come up, then it'll run a little bit longer. But feel free to stick around, and we'll bring you back up after the show.
sounds good.
All
See
right.
you guys later. Bye.
Thank you much. Bye. That is Nikki Pink, folks. And remember, go to her channel, watch a complete video, give her a comment, give her a thumbs up. And if you like her, which I have no doubt that you're going to, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm sure that she would greatly appreciate it. And we have another guest in our lobby.
Oh, look at that.
I know why he's here. Welcome, H7. H70 Polo.
Hey guys, I'm Missy.
Hey, H7.
Hey, something happened to my face when I got to Oklahoma. Just showing off how the OBS virtual.
So you did figure out how to do it, obviously.
And when I talk, you see the visualization in the background. Just showing you things you could do.
That looks pretty awesome, though. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, you kind of look like the Cowardly Lion just a little bit there. For some reason, that's what struck me.
Yeah, so I got the voice modulator, I got a snap camera going, I can do all sorts of stuff. Got the green screen going. Just showing you things you can do. Oh crap. There we go.
Really cool. Really cool. Let's
Yeah, I can change the visualizer in the background.
get you up here.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my head to a poop right now. It takes. Okay. My internet's kind of shitty, so you keep kind of breaking up.
So you've been messing with the OBS.
Yeah, just playing around.
The OBS. What do they call it? The virtual cam.
I can't hear you guys if you're talking.
Oh, we're talking. Well, he can't hear us, but I'll go ahead and say this is H70 Polo. This is a guy we met a couple months ago. Very funny guy, very awesome, and seems to be very good with the computer gadget in there, which he was working on something today to try to help me out. And that looks like a gooey duck coming from your
my eyes. Is anybody talking?
I need some drops there. Clear that mess up.
I'm not here.
No, I'm talking.
Can you hear me now?
8777777.
Okay.
You got us now?
That looks like what comes out of a fish in a fish tank. That's streaming.
Oh,
Where'd he go? We lost him.
He's buffering.
Aww.
Well, we'll take a quick look at his channel until see if he comes back, folks. He's got quite a few videos up. He's got a lot of on his channel. He's got a lot of stuff that
Internet's
it's going to be
directly Maine-iac and.
Yeah, that's something we can probably set up for a later time.
It's pretty crazy.
You can help me because
I'm
kind of an. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I just wanted to show off what I've been able to come up with.
So you're using the virtual cam?
I heard it's breaking up a lot. I think I'm just gonna head out. Dang it! Satellite internet sucks.
All right. Well, there's always next time. If you can hear me now, thank you for coming up. H70 Polo. You're welcome up at any time. You get that fixed, and you can come on back up, and we'll do it again. But folks, this is H70 Polo. He's been up here before. You're a really good guy, really a lot of fun. Has some awesome videos on there with some really cool graphics and stuff like that. And JJ is wiping Missy's eyes. So go head over, check him out, check out his videos, and as always, watch a full video, leave a comment, leave a like, and if you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for coming up, H7. We'll try to catch you next time. Maybe we can get it going a little bit better.
I do see him all over the place.
Yeah, and he really is a good guy. He was actually really close to me. He was a couple hours north in Maine from me here, and he just recently moved to somewhere. He just said to, and I right over the top of my head. Missy's frozen too. Yeah, you're not blurry, so she blurred out. Oh, Missy. Well, let's pop that link back up there.
Yeah, let's see who else we can get up here.
One more time, see if we can get somebody else that wants to feature their channel, get their shoot shot, whatever, up here. And if you're thinking you'd like to do this, but you want to be a little bit more prepared, then Missy's gone. Hi, Nikki girl. I thought I saw Nike girl. Oh, I did up there. Hi, Nike girl. Sorry I didn't get a chance to shout out, but glad you could come. We will talk to you later. The show's not quite over yet, Monica. We're going to give it another couple minutes to see if somebody else wants to come up here and feature their channel. And then after that, we'll end it and we'll have a little after show, which is the norm here on the Behind the Channels. We end up doing a little... It gets late night talk show, folks.
Hello, Gypsy Heart.
And she back.
She's back. I'm only back for a sec. My phone died. I forgot to plug it in, and I lost internet.
Oh, very nice.
I'm gonna I was gonna give it a few minutes because I don't want to use up Brandon's mobile minutes. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All righty.
Maybe later, maybe earlier. Says I want to change out of this.
No, don't change.
Bra is killing me. It's
Oh, well, then go take it off.
Yeah, by all means. Go put on some makeup.
Yeah.
We'll put some on. We will explain that to you in the after show.
I want to hear about that.
In the after
I'll
show.
be back.
So,
Yeah, we want to know what you do.
and here we
It's all natural.
all right. And here we go. We have one more taker, folks. Welcome, Gypsy Heart Entertainment.
Hello, hello.
Gypsy Heart.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Let me get back.
How you doing?
I need her link. Where is it?
On YouTube.
Hot Mess Missy. Hello.
Hello, Gypsy Heart. How are you?
I am wonderful,
I was-
sweetie. How are you?
I was going to take off for a second, but now that you're here, I'm going to
Of-
stay.
Yes, girl, please.
In fact, Brandon, can you see if I go fix my phone for me?
Phone is on.
Can you go switch it to my mobile, please?
I had just got through doing a personal reading, so that's why I didn't jump on earlier.
Well, if you're not familiar with the show, what we do is we give you some time, and we'd like to know about your channel.
And so you go.
Okay.
We'll get a few questions in there for you and let you explain your channel and what you're all about. Which is what we're going to feature your channel, but we're more interested in the person.
Okay.
We're always interested in the channel, but we want to get to know the people behind the channel.
Gotcha.
I really need me an echo thingy or something to do that.
That would work.
All right. With that, let me get up here. Click the share audio button. And there we go.
Oh, wow. That is my channel. Oh, my.
That is your channel.
Yep. That's the one.
So,
So-
go ahead and tell us about it.
Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory, but those that don't know me, I'm pretty much more than anything a lyricist. I write music, I write poetry, and among other things, I also do shout out videos for people
when I first meet them and they join their community, to get to know them. Not only do I watch their video, I also showcase their videos. Showcase their channel in a video that I do. And it's very short, it's 1 or 2 minutes, and it just showcases a few channels and to get to know the community. And my intention is to do that, get to know the community. I also am a card reader, tarot card reader, that I just finished, like I said, doing a personal reading. Also, I originally started my channel not just as a writer and a collaborator with other people, but also for my granddaughter who has Rett syndrome. And I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it is a neurological disorder that affects, it mimics MD, MS, all the other neurological disorders. It's very debilitating and very rare. And boy babies do not live past birth with it. Girl babies live sometimes to the age of 50 if they're lucky, but they live with complications. My granddaughter is 6 years old, and she doesn't walk, talk, chew, speak, communicate like most children her age. And it starts affecting the child anywhere between 1 month to 1 year. And instead of progressing, they regress. And she's already has scoliosis at a 25-degree angle. So initially I had started it to do that, to raise money for a wheelchair accessible van. Yeah. But doing that, we were able to reach that goal. And my brother did a separate function. He's did a GoFundMe and a bike motorcycle function to where he raised the remainder of the money to purchase the van. So the van has been purchased. We were able to meet that goal. But also I write with several different people. I've written with the last one, I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but the last song I wrote was with Faith in the Fallen. The name of the song is All I Ever Wanted. I've written with Magic Jones Music. Jason Jones is who he is. I've written with him a couple of times, or just made suggestions, that kind of thing. In the works with Patty Broussard. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She does a Mbira, a Ray artist. She's got one of mine right now. Also, Cliff Note I'm getting ready to email him a set of lyrics to see if he can't put some music to. So, been busy.
Yeah, it sounds it.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I do. But the link, as far as the PayPal link, I'm going to leave it like it is. It's RAT510, which is my grandchild's birth date. But I'm using that now not to raise money for her, as it is to raise money for me and what I'm doing and what I'm going to be doing here, continuing to do with my music. And that's to upgrade equipment, audio equipment, software, mics, whatever I need to do what I need to do. So
very cool. Very cool. Scrolling around here, is there a video in here where you have some of your own original music that we won't?
Yes, it's way down there though. You'll have to pretty much. I'd have to. Let me go on here.
Is there a playlist?
Not on the playlist that I start. That's another thing too. On my playlist, I feature other people. I will get to know that person, and I'll create a playlist just for that person.
That's why I was blinking this one back and forth. Look, folks, she liked my last video.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but as far as playlist, like I haven't started one for you yet because I just met you. But once I get to know and start engaging with that person, I actually make a personal playlist just to put their videos in alone. So, but I'll have to, let me get on my phone to look up, look up one of my originals.
I'm at the bottom now, so.
Okay. Look for let's see. Ain't It a Shame is one I wrote. Someone else is performing. I'm not singing in any of these. It's one of the co-writers that I wrote with, and I've been writing with for 11 years. His name is, well, over 11 years. JB Young is his name, and he plays the guitar and sings. Another gentleman I'm writing with right now is he goes by the name of Zakari on his channel. Just different people, whoever wants me to write with. That's why my email is lyrical wordsmith. so, but Ain't It a Shame? Let's see. Down This Road. Those are some of the songs I've written or co-written, I might say. Maryland at Midnight was JB Young. But any of those you're welcome to listen to. They're not your normal, I will say this, they're not overproduced. They're just a guitar, microphone, and production. And I do it the way I do it. We did not video him playing the guitar. The way I did it was I took the lyrics and put images behind the lyrics and played the song through with the images. So when you listen to one, that's what you'll hear, what you'll see, and what you'll hear. You'll hear him playing and singing, and you'll see the lyrics on the screen with other images to match.
So If Ever I by JB Young and Friends.
Yes, play that one. That's a good one.
Okay, and that's not copyright.
No.
Okay.
It's I got full copyright, so go right ahead.
All righty. Very nice.
Wow.
So you wrote that whole thing, or you co-wrote it?
No. That was actually strictly him and another person.
Oh.
But I have copyright to it. Copyright. In other words, he let me allowed me to have copyright to put it up. So, but yes, I do have music on there with him that I've written with him. But that was just one of the ones that he did.
That's very, very cool. That's yeah. If there's one thing that I cannot do, it is write lyrics unless they're satirical.
Unless they're what? I'm sorry.
Satirical, you know.
Okay.
A parody.
Right.
That's about the only way I can do it. That's pretty cool, Gypsy Heart. I definitely will be checking out more videos of yours. That's for sure.
Awesome.
I've subscribed to you a couple days ago. JJ turned me on to you, and I just personally haven't had the chance. And my dog is talking. I haven't had the chance to get on over there yet. And but trust me, when I do, I'll probably be going through quite a few of those videos.
Well, thank you. Yes, and a lot of them too. I tried to, and I haven't been because I was in the hospital in June. I had a stroke, so I've been actually recovering. So I haven't had a chance to really get back in the swing of things, and I'm just now doing that. So and in doing that, I've been writing a lot. So writing. And I think I write. I keep a tablet on my bed, so I write just about every day something. That doesn't mean it always goes up, but I also write poetry. There's poetry on there that's mine. And if you'll go to some of these other channels like Faith in the Fallen, just like the one that they just did of mine is on their channel. They featured it on their channel because they videoed it, but all the lyrics are mine. And of course they show that in the video. Description. Magic Jones also, he covered one of mine. It's called Autumn, which is about my granddaughter. So he redid that one, reproduced it and sang it. So it's on his channel. And I've done a few with him, just like getting in his document while he's doing a live stream and messing around with his words. And usually, sometimes it worked out and sometimes it didn't. You know, it just depends on what direction the person that's singing or playing or whatever is going, you know. But I can write just about any genre. It doesn't matter. I don't hear the melody first like most people. I hear the words.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Well, I know Gypsy Huff for a little bit now, and she's an amazing, sweet person. So you definitely got to subscribe to her.
Absolutely. Go on over, check out her channel. As always, watch a full video. Leave a comment, not just hi. You know, leave a heartfelt comment. Like the video, and if you like what she's doing on over there, then go ahead and subscribe to her. I know I did, and I know I'll be watching a lot of videos from her.
Yes, please do. And also, like when I do live streams, I just kind of get on pretty much just to meet and greet and talk to people. And I do some card reading, but for the most part, I get on there and we just kind of chit chat like most of us do and get to know one another and just, you know, be a part of another community. And I have found more pleasure out of getting to know people around the world. It's just amazing to me. Of course, there's negative in everything, but there's also a lot of positive in a lot of people. And and I've met some beautiful people, and JJ and Mama Dawn and Mama Q, and now a hot mess Missy, and now you, and you know, tons of people, you know, and it's just awesome to get to know good people and to know there's still good people in the world.
Well, maybe you can write me a song sometime.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, like I said, I'm constantly writing and you know, coming up with different things. So usually if it comes just like that. And if I've got a file that I keep on my desktop that it's called Bits and Pieces, and it's usually like 2 or 3 words or something, and I'll keep that on there, and then go back from time to time, and then put something together and go, okay, that works, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Do you write the music too, or just the lyrics?
No, just the lyrics. Just the lyrics. Yeah, the melody, progression, rhythm, and drum instruments, and all of that I don't do. Some people think I can sing, but I don't think I can sing.
You have a nice voice, Gypsy.
I wished I could sing my own stuff. That would be awesome. But I don't think I've ever really tried, honestly, to be honest with you. I've never really. And the song that I sent, Faith in the Fallen, I was humming around, trying to sing the melody to it. And I thought, it's just not working. It's just not clicking with me, like something will click with you and it's good. And I thought, well, wonder if they'd be interested in doing it, because I've known them for a while and I follow them. They're great. They are great. If you don't know them, please check them out. They're a man and wife. They're either in Alaska or Canada. I'm not sure. Somebody said Alaska the other night, and I thought it was Canada. But anyway, I sent it to them, and within 2 days, they had guitar and voice to it. And it amazed me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it amazed me. I was like, oh my God, yeah. So, and they featured, like I said, they featured it on their channel. And I did put it on my community tab, but I don't know how long that stays up there on community tab. But they didn't have any way to send me the video. They could send me they could just send me the link. They weren't able to send me the MP3 or MP4 where I could actually upload it to my channel. So, which wasn't a problem at all. I didn't mind them doing that at all. I was grateful, actually, that they did it. And it's a beautiful song. It's called All I Ever Wanted. All I Ever Wanted. So, those are some people, and of course Magic Jones. He does a lot of rock.
I'm muted.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what Jerry's doing.
Faith, me either. I was like, Faith in the Fallen is in Alaska, and they do great music, and I'll definitely have to check it out. I haven't been over there I haven't been over to their channel in probably a week or so to check out any of their new stuff. So
all original music. Everything they do is original. Yeah.
With that, folks, that is Gypsy Heart Entertainment. Remember to go over and check her channel, comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. You guys all know what. Yes, definitely ring the bell. Ring that bell. I always forget to ring the bell. And every time I say ring the bell, that song comes into my head. Ring
my bell.
Ring, ring, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah.
All right, Gypsy Heart Entertainment. With that, I'm gonna. Yeah, you come back anytime, dear. Anytime
absolutely, honey.
And,
absolutely.
I have no problem featuring people more than once. I don't have any problem doing that. So.
Get your next live stream.
I thank you very much for coming. It was great to meet you. Because I think tonight was the first time I met you over in J&J's.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I met you, and it was very nice to meet you. And I appreciate you coming tonight. I really do.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, and thank you for doing. Oh, mwah, thank you. I love you. Mwah, I love you. Thank you all. Thank you all for taking the time to listen and going and checking it out.
Absolutely.
So it's been nice meeting you all.
All right,
Thank
you too, Gypsy Heart. You have a good night, and
you too.
Go ahead and stick around through the chat if you want.
All right, hon. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hi, Gypsy.
So
that's so awesome. That's all right now.
It was. Good show tonight.
I'm excited. It was fun.
I'm happy with it. Two great co-hosts along with me. So that's
trying to be like,
we're up around the 145 mark, and so I'm not going to bother to bring up another one tonight. went a little long with them tonight. So I'm going to end the behind the channel part of this live stream, but you all don't go nowhere. Y'all don't go nowhere because part 2, behind the channels after the show, will be coming up in just a couple seconds. So with that, you got any final words for this segment of the show, Missy? I stumped her. Yeah, I stumped Missy. I made her speechless. I can die happy now. I made Missy speechless.
I think that's the first time I've witnessed that.
Well,
So how about you and JJ? Any final words for the show?
I just want to say, make sure every Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, come back. You can come up on the show and have a good time, and we can get to know you.
Absolutely. And with that, I am going to kick Missy backstage. Boop. Bye, Missy. Stick around. She'll stick around. She's not going anywhere. Of course, she might have to recharge her camera or something. But JJ, thank you very much for being an extra co-host tonight. Thank you very much for stepping up to the ball when we thought my co-host was missing in action.
Anytime.
And I'm gonna kick you backstage just for a quick minute and finish this up, and then we can all sit around and have a chat.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you, JJ. All right, folks, that's the show. Great show tonight. Pretty good turnout. I think at one time we had a little over 20 people in here at one time. Awesome. I'm glad everybody came. And I hope you all come back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, behind the channels. Maybe by then I'll have it a little bit better looking. And we'll see you there. So as always, check out the people in the chat. Go visit them. Comment, like, subscribe. And also, if you're not a subscriber, you can go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel too. And with that, I want everybody to have a safe week. I will see you next week, and you have a good one.